Hello everyone, it's Dreams Made Real 2016 back at with you. Let's get into the episode, shall we? Warning, please be advised that this story contains mature themes and strong language. Pregnant by my student, episode 19, Godfather. So, what do you think? Can you give me a second chance? I haven't finished my sentence when I hear my phone ringing. One moment. I found your email address and shared it with my fans. Have fun. 99 unread messages. Which message should I read? Message number 1. You're a gold-digging homewrecker. You should be ashamed of yourself. Typo intended. Message 2. I hope bad things happen to you. Message 3. I hope you die. Beep. Message 4. You're a sick, heartless woman. I'm disgusted with you. Message 5. You're ugly. Go poop yourself. You made James break up with his pregnant fiancée. Go, you're so cruel. I would punch your ugly face if I ever met you. Typo intended. Mark all as read. What is it? Megan shared my email with her fans. Now they're all attacking me. Are you kidding me? Do I look like joking to you? Let me see your emails. Here. Their messages are so beeped up. They don't even know the whole story. I know. I can only imagine the way Megan talked about me to them. I'm the bad guy. I took James from his fiancée. I used James for his money until he ditched his pregnant bride to me. You can imagine what kind of a devil I am, can't you? How long have you been James' friend? More than 10 years. Then these people should have been hating you for years. I hate to say this, but I gotta admit that there's something different about the way James sees you. What should I say? Is James a creep? No, that's not what I meant. Can you be more specific? I feel like he understands everything about you. And yeah, it intimidates me, but what can I do? You've known him for a long time and we only known each other for a few months. I think it's time to go to our next stop. My frickin' bangs. I'm soon tempted to cut them off. Our next activity is a hot air balloon ride. Beep. Hey, what are you doing? Give me back my phone. Not before you stop ignoring the trolls. What should I say? I need to keep track of my email for work-related messages. I must keep track of my email just in case I get some work-related messages. Fine, but promise me you'll ignore Megan's fan, okay? Look, Megan is jealous of you. Are you kidding me? She's a filthy rich supermodel, and I'm just... Can you stop interrupting me when I'm talking? Whoops. She might be rich, famous, and beautiful, but she doesn't know how to have something you have. Poverty? What do I have that Megan does? Poverty? If you want to keep interrupting me, can you at least make a right guess? What are you guys looking at? Megan doesn't have at least 2 things that you have. What are those? Let me finish my sentence. Pretty please? She doesn't have a genuine love and an inner beauty. And too bad those things are pretty hard to get. You say this just to make me feel better, don't you? No, I'm serious. Hello again, serious. Stop it, Emily. I know you're just hurting inside. How should I respond? Are you stalking? How did you know? Are you stalking my brain, too? No, how is that even possible? So, how did you know? The funniest people are often the saddest. That is true. Look, Megan. Look, Megan is insecure and she wants to turn you into someone like her. She's pissed because you earned James' trust. She's just a sore loser. I know, but sometimes I just wonder what I did wrong to have people wishing bad things to happen to me. Just ignore them, okay? People who know the least are often the ones who speak the loudest. But as much as I want to gag people, I can't. Unless when my partner has a thing of using a gag. Stop it. I don't want to hear about your partner's kink. I'm trying to read fast and it's not working out. So, do you need anything? I'm pretty sure I've completed all of my tasks today. Lay down. What are you up to? Can you just trust me this time? What should I do? Tell Wade that I'll lay down, but don't you dare to mess with me. I have James on speed dial. I can also call the police in less than 30 seconds. I like those boots. Wayne starts massaging my foot. How do you feel? What should I say? It tickles. Haha, you probably don't get foot massages often, do you? True, I don't have the time and money for that. So how did you learn how to massage? I used to sit on my mom's bed whenever she cried. I massaged her feet to make her feel better. But then massaging her feet became a second nature. Everything goes normally until poop. What's wrong? I just realized that I have a foot fetish. What should I do? Go ahead and kiss my toe. Not gonna happen. You were sweaty, so I'm pretty sure it stings. Besides, I don't actually have a foot fetish. I roll my eyes and Wade starts massaging my foot again. It feels so good that I fall asleep soon. I don't know how long I've been. Oh, wait, now I realize that Emily's. Whatever. I look at Emily because now is a rare chance to do so. If I stare at her while she's awake, I'm sure she'll get mad at me. I look at her face and how peaceful her expression is. Then I blame myself for falling in love with her. Why should I fall in love with someone who's so hard to get? Why don't I just fall in love with someone who will love me back? Meanwhile, knock knock, excuse me. Come in. Please give us a minute, darling. You have a decent female companion. Remember the rule, Tony. Never look at the wives of friends. I believe she's not your wife. Your wife just passed away, remember? Besides, you seem to break another rule of dead as dough. Dun dun dun. Wives must be treated with respect. From the way you behave, you show no respect to the late Mrs. Swagger. Listen, Tony, I didn't call you here to talk about my personal life. All right, what do you need? I need you to eliminate a nobody, Tony. And I want it to look like an accident. Just give me the identity of your target. I will ask one of my men to do the dirty job. The target's name is Emily Hand. I'm sure you have enough information about her in your stupid kindergarten. I manage a university. If you can't respect that, then I will reject your request. I'm sorry, Tony. I didn't mean to offend you. It was just a joke, I swear. Please forgive me. I will do anything for you. Please, Tony. Tony lifts his hands. Then I quickly kiss the ring on his finger. Tony is not someone who accepts this kind of request easily. I don't know what's so special about today until he says, "Don't think like you're special to me, scum. I accept your request simply because it's my daughter's wedding day." I hate that character so freaking much. Wow, how long have I been sleeping? I feel like a terrible employee. I didn't get paid just to sleep in my hotel room. You're doing okay, Emily. You completed all the checklists, right? 1 second. Oh, I missed something. We're supposed to go to another museum. Just forget it. We can do that tomorrow. We can't. We have other places to visit tomorrow. Just forget about it and move on. Fine. I look at my phone, expecting a text from James or Axel. Unfortunately, hate messages. Why don't you put your phone and communicate with a real person in front of you? Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. It's fine. It's not your fault that you live in a time when people look at their phone more than they look at other people's faces. So, what do you want to talk about? Your baby. If you're going to tell me to abort it as soon as possible, you're just wasting your time. I love this baby and I'm not going to get rid of it. Who says I'm going to talk about abortion? Wait, I know how much you hate Axel or his baby. You don't have to say anything because I know what you want to do. You want me to get rid of this, period. I did want you to get rid of it, but I actually had a dream about the baby. What did you dream about? What did you do in your dream? Did you kill it? I didn't. In fact, it's probably not something you'd expect me to do. So what did you do? Did you ask someone to perform an abortion? Emily. What? I'm just guessing. I adopted her. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's what happened in my dream. I graduated, we got married, I adopted her. I don't know if he moved on, though. My dream wasn't so specific. You have the most ridiculous dream ever. I mean, what you said is like 100% impossible, and I don't think there's any point of talking about it. I understand. Stan? Need anything, boss? Please tell the capo's son that associate to see me. Who's quoted from Wikipedia. Don't rely. I need chopstick. I think it's time for you to make your bones. You need to prove that you're reliable. I want you to show me your royalty. That's why I trust you with this job. You fly to Paris tomorrow morning and make it look like an accident. You need to... Emily hand. It was Axel. Alright, guys. That's everything for this episode. But anyways, please subscribe, like, favorite, comment, all that other good stuff. And until then, peace.